Hey everyone, today I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we have for Theatrhythm Final Bar Line, which is set to release onto the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation consoles on February 16th of next month. And today not only are we going to be going over a bunch of brand new characters being introduced specifically to this version of the game, also brand new features that have been confirmed thanks to a brand new blog update, and lastly the final song count that's finally been revealed. We had kind of like some vague ideas since in the trailers originally they had given a number, but then they changed that around a little bit. In the most recent wave of information, we now have specific details as to what songs are going to be part of which specific version, and more importantly, of course, we have a bunch of brand new screenshots to go over as well. So pretty much right out of the gate, they mentioned that officially the base game will have access to 385 songs. So if you decide to buy it digitally or physically, there will be a physical release. 385 songs is what you can expect there to be added. There will be a DX version of the game that includes an extra 27 songs. That version will cost you a little bit extra, but it will be available on day one. Post-launch, there will be downloadable content. They will be adding about 90 extra songs in that regard. There will be multiple downloadable song packs. They will be going all the way from 2023 to I believe early 2024 as well with downloadable content. So plenty of different franchises to check out there, and that will bring the song count to a total of 502. That means that there's 167 brand new songs to the series that were just simply not available in any of the prior releases, whether that is Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call on the 3DS or any of the prior releases. The add-on content included brings with it almost a total of 104 characters available, so there's just going to be quite a lot of content here for everyone to be able to check out. On top of that, brand new options that have kind of been adjusted from the previous entries as well have been revealed as well, like the museum, where you can listen to the music as you view your collection and check out your records, not only for each individual characters, but also which one of the characters you have unlocked and which version of them are available there. You have the collection data as well, where you collect the cards and collect the bonuses from each one of the characters you've unlocked as well. So the reason why you would want to have access to all 104 characters is that because of course they all provide a little bit of a difference thing that the others don't necessarily have. The theater will also have you access to watching EMS movies and other videos you've unlocked, essentially the background videos that are playing as you are kind of like doing just a normal rhythm game. The music player will have you listening to all the music tracks you've obtained that you can create up to 3 separate playlists, and on the Nintendo Switch version, you can listen to any one of your playlists with the screen being turned off. If you happen to be a fan of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you should be able to know that this is a relatively similar feature that they have there, where Smash Bros. I believe has access to like a ridiculous almost 1,000 songs from like all the franchises that they cover in that game, and you can listen to the music player there with the screen turned off, so you don't necessarily waste battery life. And in this game, you're going to be able to have access to that same feature. At the same time, you have access now to the records, where you can check out your gameplay for each one of the different modes, pretty much the series quest, multi-battles, battle party, top characters used, top songs, playtime, song played, perfect chains, triple S ranks, the works, just all the details you could ever hope for. At the same time, you also have challenges that you have available there, accomplishments, or kind of like trophies, if you will, without actually having access to trophies on the Nintendo Switch. But of course, the PlayStation version will have natural trophies as well. These are called feats, and you can check out your in-game accomplishments. So you get little trophies essentially for kind of like unlocking things throughout the game. Another set of information that they provided is that whether you choose to show or hide the live info details in the settings, and they have a couple of screenshots there you should be able to see on the right side of things. You have like a taskbar there available. Live info will be shown on the high score with the current song, party information, real-time controller input. This feature is recommended for streamers when they play the game and they want to see more information for their users as they play. So pretty much it'll constantly on the right side of the screen show difficulty, trigger speed, high score, which buttons are being continually pressed, and your current chain if you have available there. You have your normal chain up top, but on the right side on the bottom you should be able to see that you have like your normal chain, whether that is, you know, like critical, golden, normal, critical, great, good, bad, or just straight up misses. Lastly, of course, they mentioned party composition, and in there we have a bunch of brand new characters to kind of go over. We have from Final Fantasy II, Fairlian, Minwu, Leon, Maria, Guy, and the Emperor. From Final Fantasy IV, you have Cecil, Kain, Iridia, Rosa, Edge, and Galbez. From Final Fantasy VI, you have Terra, Locke, Celeste, Edgar, Mog, and Kefka, one of my favorites. Final Fantasy VIII, you have Squall, Renoa, Selfer, Laguna, Edea, and Ulmicia. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, you have Benjamin. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, you have Siren, and the last four are Cosmos, Chaos, Materia, and Spiritus. So plenty of characters there. We've gone over multiple videos already where other characters, and sorry, the last two were from Dissidia as well, and Dissidia Final Fantasy Arcade. Forgot to mention that. Plenty of other like typical characters like Cloud and stuff are already going to be there. Sedaine. So, you know, you should be expecting that as well. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below if you haven't necessarily checked out those videos where I kind of went over pretty much all the other characters that we already have kind of confirmation on. Again, there's 104 of them, so there's going to be plenty of these characters that are going to be available there. Do keep in mind these are all going to be available through the base version of the game. The downloadable content, I haven't necessarily had confirmation just yet if they will be adding more characters unlocks through the actual like downloadable content. We expect there to be, since some of the series featured in the DLC like Nier Automata, for example, will have like their own songs there as well, Octopath Traveler and stuff like that. So we presume some characters will be added in, maybe from other versions of those games. As of right now, we don't have direct confirmation that that will be the case, but of course, only time will tell. Once again, this game is set to release on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and I believe there will be a Steam version at a later date. I believe so. I'm not necessarily too sure. But of course, on February 16th, it will be dropping worldwide. And once again, there's 3 separate versions of the game. The base version, which of course will be digitally and physically. There will be the, I believe they're calling it the DX version. Then there will be a downloadable complete version as well, which I believe that version is the one that's gotten a lot of people kind of upset because it costs $100 some and includes all the season passes, all the downloadable content. But of course, you pretty much have to like kind of like not worry about buying anything extra because you're going to get all the post-launch downloadable content with that version of the game. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.